I like Goodwill. I got this hat at Goodwill. This hat changes me. A lot of people don't know that it changes me because you haven't seen me without it on, right? But if I take this hat off, you're like, oh man, I bet that guy likes rock music right there. If I put this hat on, you're like, nah, he's got a rock collection.
Yeah.
If I take this hat off, you're like, man, that guy looks like the lead singer from the rock band Korn. If I put this hat on, you're like, nah, he grows corn.
Yeah.
As a corn farmer. If I take this hat off, you're like, man, I bet that guy smokes weed right there.
Yeah.
If I put this hat on, you're like, nah, that guy definitely smokes weed. You know what I mean? This hat can't change everything. You know what I mean? It's not a magic hat. How many people thought my hair was attached to this hat?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
A lot of people think that. A lot of times
No.
people tell me I look like Forrest Gump after he ran for a long time.
Right.
That's a good joke if it were 1995. And it's still good. It holds up.
I did think his hair was attached to that hat.
It holds up.
Wow.
I like to wear this hat when I want to go into a store and just browse, you know? Because the salesman sees me coming in, he's like, nope, I know you're just looking.
Leave him alone.
Bathroom's right over there. Just try to wash your hands in there. Okay. We're having a good time. You think this hat changes me? You should see me without this beard. I shaved this beard one time. This girl came up to me and she was like, oh, I liked you better with the beard. Which is the exact same thing as saying, I don't like the way your face looks. I'll see you in 2 months. I'll take that razor. Okay. Okay. I went to a flea market not too long ago. I love a good flea market, and thank you. And I was in there, and this lady had this great deal on DVDs, right? And I love DVDs. She had 3 DVDs for $5, and that's a good deal. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get 6 of these. That way I can get 6 for 10. You know, 3 for 5, 2 times. Pretty easy. But I went up to this lady and I was like, hey, I'd like to get these DVDs. She goes, how many you got there? I said 6. She said, you know it's 3 for 5, right? I was like, yeah, 6 for 10. She goes, well, I guess. I was like, nah, this is your deal. It's just 3 for 5, 2 times. So I figure it's settled, right? I figure, hey, getting it for $10. But then I hear her back there doing math. She's going,
What?
Then she closed her eyes. She goes, all right, that'll be $15. I was like, listen, I'm not even trying to bargain with you right now. This is your deal. It's just 3 for 5, 2 times. If you want, I'll buy these 3, and then I'll take off this hat. And I'll buy these other 3. And that worked. You know what I mean? She didn't know how that second guy got there, but she sold him some DVDs. You know what I mean? Okay. When you hang out with a lot of broke people all the time, like I do, everything's always fancy to them. You know, like the other day, I was hanging out with my mom, and we were out to dinner, and she was like, "Oh, this is so fancy," and I was like, "Mom, it's Olive Garden."
Oh.
Of course, it's fancy.
Yeah. When you're broke.
That's a good joke, and you don't think it's going to be a good joke, and then you're like, "Oh, you know what? That is a good joke," and it's a good deal. It's your deal. Okay. I used to wait tables. I worked at a seafood restaurant in Charleston, South Carolina. A seafood restaurant called Hyman's. That's right. located on the same block as a restaurant called Sticky Fingers. That's true. Just telling you where it's at, and not everyone knows what a hymen is, and that's okay. I didn't know what it was for a long time, but if you don't know, just go home tonight, look that up. Enjoy that joke on your own time. Just saying, it's a tight joke, and okay, that is too far, and I'm sorry about it. Just don't forget, we're having a good time. There'll be times when you're like, I'm not sure if we're having a good time anymore, but
I'm trying to figure
I'll
out
be
where
here to
it
let
is.
you
It
know.
looks like the Batman building.
But I used to work there, and it's
just
owned by a
looks like
family
that,
with the
man.
last name Hyman. And I was working in there one day, and this lady said to me, she goes, "Oh, are you one of the Hymans?" I was like, "Yeah, because they named me Dusty Hyman." I mean, I'm the oldest one, and no one will touch me. A lot of people would come in there, and they would close the menu, and they'd go, "What's good?" I'm like, "Well, open this back up." It's all
Sure.
inside here. Call this the food menu, and we like to think it's all good. A lot of people like to pair up wines with food, you know, and that's cool, but sometimes they do it in weird situations. Like I had this guy go, "What kind of wine do you recommend with the fried catfish?" I was like, "I don't know, Budweiser?" Or people come in there and they'll be in a real big hurry. They're like, "Can we be in and out of here in 30 minutes? I'm like, "Hell, you can leave right now."
That's good.
Don't let me hold you up. You got stuff to do, I hear ya. Some people think they're tricking you. You know, they're like, "Let me get a large glass of water, a lot of lemons, a lot of sugar." I'm like, "You know we sell lemonade, right?" I'm watching you. I see what you're doing. You get a lot of tourists in there, and that's cool, but they ask a lot of weird questions, you know. They're always like, "What's something non-touristy we can do?" Which I think's a weird question, because you're on vacation. You should do touristy things. But they're like, "What's something non-touristy we can do?" I'm like, "I don't know. You can get in your car and go home." You know what I mean? That's the most non-touristy thing you can do. You can buy a house. You know what I mean? Just move on in. They're like, "Well, we want to do something the locals do." "What's something the locals do?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm local. Right now I'm at work."
Oh,
Guess I can get you a job. Hell, you can take my shift. Do something the tourists do.